Time now for Monday afternoon quarterback. CBS Sports' Mike Cugno joins us. A little bit of an up and down weekend for football fans at Hard Rock Stadium. But let's start with the down.
Yep.
The Dolphins. Their fourth straight loss. Yeah. Lots of penalties. What's going on?
Lots of penalties. I mean, 17 penalties for 123 yards. That's a sign of an undisciplined team. I mean, that's just how it is right now for these Miami Dolphins. You look at these last 4 games, this 4-game losing streak, over 40 penalties for 330 yards. This is a trend with this team, and you've seen it. What happened yesterday in a close game and what happened against Oakland in another close game where they had 11 penalties. That cost you right there. That's your ball game. How they were still in this ball game despite all those penalties and despite all the interceptions and turnovers, I don't really understand. You got to thank that defense, but very undisciplined Dolphins.
Yeah, you're basically digging a hole for yourself with all those penalties. You are. Okay, in those highlights, we just saw Jay Cutler, and then we saw Matt Moore because Cutler had to leave the game with some kind of an injury. What do we know? So
he left at halftime. He went into the concussion protocol. It's not exactly clear what play he went down, but yeah, Matt Moore had to come in and finish the game. Adam Gase said today in his press conference, Cutler's the guy if he's healthy to start. Obviously, Gase sticking with him. I mean, why not? You paid him $10 million. You're going to have him out there on the field. But obviously, Matt Moore played very well yesterday, over 200 yards in the second half. Got them out of that 13-point hole, got them tie the game on that play to Kenny Still, 61-yard. You saw Matt Moore, when he comes in relief, he's great. It's when he starts, it seems to be an issue. So he provided a bit of a spark, but...
Well, maybe they should have Jay Cutler just come out for the first series and then bring in more.
Maybe bring him. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's
All right, last year when the Dolphins went to the playoffs, Coach Gase got so much of the credit, deservedly so. So how much of the blame does he deserve for what they're doing this year?
It's tough this year because obviously when Ryan Tannehill went down, that kind of just pulled the rug right out of him before the season even started. But yeah, there's been a lot more issues than just the injuries. Like this play right here. I mean, what are you going to do? It's a desperation moment at the end of the ball game. You're trying to get 7 points the hard way.
He looks sick to his stomach.
He does. I mean, they've dealt with a lot of adversity, a lot of off-the-field issues this year, a lot of distractions. I think that's really been the key for this Dolphins team this year is they've never really been able to focus on football the entire season.
Talk about the downs. Let's talk about the up. Let's talk about the Miami Hurricanes staging a monster comeback to remain undefeated on the year, 10 wins. I mean, what would you talk about this program here? This is amazing.
First 10-win season since 2003. 2003 is when the U was still here. After that is when it went away, and now they're back. So yeah, a huge comeback. Twice they had to come back from 14 down. This team's resilient. I think, when you have a big party and the next day you're kind of a little hungover. I think that's what Notre Dame was.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A little bit worse for wear after that big Notre Dame win. But they woke up, they came back, and look, this was the team we saw all year, winning close games, coming from behind. They showed their resiliency once again. I think it was good to have this kind of game right before the end of the season. I think they'll take Pitt seriously. They won't have that hangover again, and then they'll be ready for the ACC title game.
All right, good stuff. Sad about the Fins, but good stuff on
the Canes are holding it down right now.
Absolutely. All right, thank you, Mike.
You got it.